733.
Station sponsor.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. I do free meeting readings across the world, so tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I'm just turning up my headset so I can actually hear myself. And welcome to the show, guys. What I do is remote viewing. I'm also capable of utilizing all my clairs, which is the smelling, feeling, sensing, the knowing, the hearing, the audible, everything. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Tonight is my 55th show here at Alive 90.5 FM. And we are having Valentine's Day tomorrow. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there who has, suffered some trauma or even not suffered some trauma, but most of the time the people that are suffering the most are the ones that are missing their loved ones. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading for Valentine's, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're streaming live across 2, 4, 6, 8 platforms tonight, including the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, but the main page is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see us there. And Ellie, I think on the 20th of, which is next week sometimes, I think it's your 1-year anniversary here. So
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. She's been on fire, this woman. I tell you what, she keeps me on track.
Hell, you're the one with 8 brains.
Oh, that's right. She says I'm the one with 8 brains. Yes, so well, sometimes I feel like that. I have to do that all the time, actually, to be honest, lately. So welcome to the show, guys. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I like to know who I'm helping around the world. So I can see here I've already got Karina Turner. She's from windy New Zealand. She says, hey, Leslie and Ellie from wet and windy New Zealand. Debbie Kukowski, thanks for joining me. So just 1 second. I'm just going to grab Ellie onto the screen. Here we are. We've got you in there, Ellie. if everybody just would have saw her, then they would have laughed because I just put her on. She just looks at me. I always catch her out. I love it. So welcome to my show, guys. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. We've got Julie Gibson here. She says, good day, y'all. She's from, it's 5 a.m. in Bowmanville in Ontario in Canada. She says, blessings and gratitude to Spirit, Leslie and Ellie and all here sharing that awesome vibes. That's what I like to do. Michelle Coburn, hello there. I'll see you tomorrow night, Michelle. I've got Psychic TV are doing their platform show tomorrow night, and I'll be on that platform. So it's a sellout. It's over 400 tickets have been sold. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to have a great night tomorrow night. I won't be on the main page tomorrow night. I'll try and get Ellie to do maybe some snapshots and post them up or something like that for me. So we'll see how we go on the evening. It's a bit nerve-wracking because I already feel kind of weird before I go and do a live platform. It's because I get so many energies coming through. Like when I do the radio, it's not as strong because I just keep it in control. But when I'm doing a platform, it's like if you times 400 people times 3, and it's over 1,200 spirits coming through. You can imagine my head. So that's what happens to me. I get like a huge migraine, and I just find I feel like I'm buzzing all day. It's just really weird. And I don't take anything for it. I only just take like Panadol if I have to for the headaches, but it doesn't do anything. Anytime my headaches go from anything like that kind of platform stuff is after the show, and then I can sleep better. So. So Ellie, we only just literally gone live, and Ellie had sneezed already. So there's a running joke with us here, and I've got a bug in here. There's a running joke with us here, and that Ellie, we always make a time to see how long it's going to take before she sneezes, huh?
It's a running joke because somebody already commented. They said,
go on to your mic.
Yeah. It's kind of a running joke because Julie Gibson said, bless you, Ellie, in advance. In the studio, Dust sneezes well.
Well, let me tell you guys, she's already sneezed. Literally, I just put the live on. I said, let's go. And then all of a sudden, ka-choo. So there you go, guys. She's already sneezed. She beat you to it. So, so let's go and talk to some people and say hello. So we've got Sarah Payne. She's from Wollongong. And I think you're coming up tomorrow as well from memory, I think. And Michelle Coburn. So we've got Bev Ridley. She's from Victoria. Thanks for joining me. Jenny Louise. Hello there. She says, happy Valentine's Day to you too. Thanks for joining me there, Jenny. Kathy Littlewood, she's in Florida in the house. Fair enough. Oh, in the house. That's cool. So we've got here Cassandra Beck. Hello. She says happy Valentine's Day as well. We've got Gemma Heath. Hello. She said my granddad passed away early yesterday morning. Isn't it strange? I was just going to go and flow through the feed here, but something just said stop. Spirit just said stop here. And I thought, okay, what's this? So my granddad passed away early yesterday morning. Does anything come through for him at all? Let me just go into this here. Ellie, would you mind turning the air on for me? I'm already cooking. Ellie's got a jumper on and I'm actually starting to sweat because of the spirit. Imagine tomorrow night. So Gemma Heath. Let's see how we go. So why do I get number 14? 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May with you there, Gemma. I'm also seeing the elderly man, your granddad, and I also feel like he's had issues with the chest here. Okay, so chest and a lot of anxiety around you. I can still see like the tears, and that's normal. You know, you're grieving, Lovey, and I don't want to sound general, but you know, you're grieving. You've got time, you know, on your side here. I'm also getting itchy around the face here, so I just on the right side of my face, not anywhere else on the face. I just feel like maybe just a little bit underneath there. He's just showing me a little mustache. Did he used to have a little mustache there? And why do I see him curling the mustache up? Did he ever do that? Or who's the person around you that curled the mustache up? I don't even know how to spell mustache. Mustache, M-U-S something tash. I'll know what it is. I'm also getting the number 16 around you, 1 and 67 in the month of July as well. So, and I also get 2. So February, yes, this month is a big month. And I also feel like there's a birthday around this month as well. He's saying to me, happy birthday. So I don't know who that is for. I'm also feeling like my throat feels like it's really scratchy and I can't actually like get enough breath in there. I feel like I'm losing my breath. Okay, and yeah, and I just heard the word lungs as well. I also feel like there's issues around the swelling of the legs as well. Okay, in the end phase. Yeah, I feel a lot of anxiety around you, Lovey, and I feel like this was way before even your granddad had passed along. So I also see the white car around you. Now I don't believe the funeral has been conducted, and I also get the times 1 to 2 p.m. Okay, and I also see 11 a.m. as well. So I don't know what time of passing that was, but I see the 1 to 2 p.m. He's also showing me that he had, I don't know why they show me this, but I feel like he had something stuck to his chest, or the hairs on his chest were showing. I don't know why. He's saying to me he would have preferred that covered up, if that makes sense to you. So the hairs on his chest, I don't know why they show me these things. I've just got to say what I get. Otherwise, I don't have spirit, give me the right messages. I'm also seeing handkerchief. So he's shown me like one of those checkered, like one of those big, granddad looking handkerchiefs. It's not like a hanky. It's a handkerchief, he's saying to me. He goes, get it right. He's a bit of a character. So he had a funny way about his saying things, and he was very quiet, but he also had looks like he had a small mouth, but he had big words when he spoke, if that makes sense. Okay, in a little bit of nose. So it looked like to me he also has what they call it, like not over the top wrinkly skin, but not just like for his age. He looked a lot younger than he actually was. That's what that's why it was so hard for everybody. And I also see surprises coming up for you around March. So keep your eyes open for March, okay? And I'll leave that there. No, hang on a second. He's saying June, July is coming into more money, okay? And I'll leave that there as well. Thank you. But if you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. If you just write capitals validation and then just send it to us so Ellie can pick it up for me, please. And I'll leave that there. And I'm sorry for your loss there too, Lovey, but I feel like the throat, he's not leaving me alone. I feel like the throat, there was issues with the throat, and that something was like a pipe, or what do they call it, oxygen thing into the throat, into the nose and into the nostrils and into the throat there, Lovey. I don't know what else was poking down there, because I'm not a doctor. I wouldn't have a clue what it was, but I can see something hanging off him. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Was his stomach swollen as well? Because he just showed me he wasn't his normal self when he passed. He said, I would have been preferred not to have people to see me like that. He was very vain. Okay, very strong personality. I just want to remove that. I'm also getting leg pain with him as well. So lots of little things that that was wrong with him. He's saying I was a hard worker, I was surviving, and what's with the hands as well? Because he's just here and he's showing me his hands. He's saying, I don't know if he's trying to show me that it's a hello or he wants to do a handshake, but he's like a gentleman's handshake. That's how he used to operate all the time. He says I didn't sign nothing. He says I only used checks. But I always shook hands. But he's showing me his hands. I don't know what's going on with the hand or your hand, because he's just showing me hand. Did he have psoriasis or something not right, or eczema with the hands? Because I feel like there was something not right with his hands, if that makes sense. And he's also, it looks like to me that he didn't do nothing else but with a handshake, if that makes sense. And I'll leave that there. Did he used to, oh God, he won't leave me alone. Did he used to always have his kettle on like the stove? It was not like one of those jugs that you flick the button and it warms up. But he had a kettle. You fill it up in the tap and then you go and put the kettle on the stove, because he's showing that. He's showing me like the really old-fashioned stove. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm getting pain in my right leg as well. So top thigh, both legs now far out. He's got everything going on. Yeah, and I'll leave that there. Something's definitely not more painful in the left leg and right thigh. So lots of little different things, very, very sensitive body, very sensitive. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Ruve Reedy, she says strong storm here in New Zealand. Wow. Andrea Hayden, she's from the UK. Thanks for joining me. We've also got here Cassandra Beck, hello. Emily Ayres, mustache. Oh, thank you. She spelt mustache. Yes, thank you, because I never ever thought it would be that. If you were to see, Emily, how I spelt it, was mustash, mustache. That's how I spelled it.
But you've missed an O and an E.
Huh?
Missed an O and an E.
Oh, of course. I missed everything, Ellie. Oh, God. Maz X Aunt Harding. She says, sorry, had a phone call. Hope I didn't miss my name called. No, you didn't. But hello there. Okay. So don't write me novels, guys. Anita Barry, she's written me a novel. She's glad to see you safe. Our dad has been in hospital for 11 days due to 4 continuous heart attacks. Don't tell me. I don't want to read the rest of that. Just ask me the question. Okay, I'm going to go forward. So, Anita, I want to come back to you, but please just ask me the question. I don't want the novel. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know the numbers. I don't want to know the names. Just ask me the question, okay? Because that's important. I don't want what's it called, assistance, okay? So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We are streaming live across 8 platforms, and we're also in the studios of Alive 90.5 FM. This is our 55th show, and you're listening to me. My name is Lesley Spaliviero, an international psychic medium. Thank you. Alive 90.5. We've got to do the ads, guys. Oh, where's my watch? Oh, we're right into it.
Behind you.
Oh, yeah. I just want to see where the moon is. Where's the moon? Oh, yeah, look, guys, this is the moon coming out. Oh, hang on a second. Can you see the moon just about there? Yep, so the moon is actually coming out, thank God. It feels a lot better now.
We are the Insight Intelligence Group, specialising in Australian corporate investigations and information risk management, workplace investigations, competitor analysis, social media intelligence.
And guess what I got in my cup?
Risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide.
No. Ellie's trying to guess.
9837
half and half, yeah.
Station sponsor.
I'll just wait for someone else to answer it. I'll be like, yeah, I know.
I'll tell you, it's coconut oil, MCT oil, with filtered water.
Plus, enjoy a full range of dining facilities. Visit the website.
Jess Black, good evening, Spirit, Leslie and Ellie. Hello there. Maxie Green, hello there. Oh, we got a validation.
Including raffles, bingo, promotions, and fun events. Workers is your
14th of May. Where did you get that validation from? Yep.
Why side tables, you ask?
Thanks, Gemma.
If you cannot fit nice side tables in your home, whether you're always too small for the right table, or you can't fit a deluxe bedside table in your room, let alone the king-size bed you want, it's time to upgrade. It's time to upsize. So, if you need someone ethical, knowledgeable and thorough, to put in extra effort to get your property into the best shape, get you top dollar, you need Phil from New Vision Real Estate.
Oh, geez, what a way to go.
Station sponsor.
Looking for support that caters to your personal needs? Ability Choice Care provides .com.au or call us on 1300 10 0011. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We are live across 8 platforms tonight, including a live 90.5 FM. We've already started the reading, so if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I'll see you there. And Ellie will pick up all the validations for me and she will be reading them out. So good evening, Rachel Brown, JC Towns, Jess Black again. So yes, no, I've just asked everybody, if you've just joined me, I've just asked everybody, what have I got in my cup? But I've already told you now. So in my cup, I have a big cup and it's full of MCT oil, which is the coconut oil, about a teaspoon of that, as well as some filtered hot water. But you can't drink it straight away. If you do the same, just remember it'll burn your mouth out if it's hot, because the oil keeps the water hot. That's why I do it. So Jess Black says, I wish I had vodka in my cup, the full moon psychos. Heather Kishane, she says, I had a significant loss yesterday. Please, Lesley, can you tell me anything regarding this? Wow. Lots of people having passing of loved ones the day before Valentine's Day. They don't usually like to do things on days where it's going to affect the family. So you'll very, very rarely, when I do my readings, I very rarely have anybody that's passed on Christmas Day or birthdays. It does happen, but it's unlikely for it to happen. I've always found that they've always tried to wait or skip that day. You know, it's quite bizarre how they do it when they're crossing over, but that's what happens. So Heather, can you please tell me anything regarding this? Maybe it was you before with the throat as well, because I do get the throat and I also do get the anxiety. I'm also getting 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3. So you've got the month of March and you've also got December. So they're showing me coins, okay? So they're showing me coins like this, and they're showing me the coins going out. And when I see that, it's like the old-fashioned treasure chest, and the treasure is being picked up by the people, and the people have actually opened it up, they've jammed it open, and all of a sudden you've got all this treasure. But I see all the coins coming back in. There's only a small amount of coins coming back in, but I feel like by about October, things are going to change for money-wise as well for you. I know you want the reading on the person, but I don't feel them around right now, or not yet anyway. But I do get sore tooth. I feel like there's something not right with the left side of the mouth or the jaw. Unless this was your person that's passed on, I feel like there's something issues there, okay? And I also see a dark-haired person. So dark hair and dark eyes. So who's that around you as well? I'm also getting number 16 and 7 and July for you. Lots of people in the last few weeks have all been getting 16, 7 and July. I'm not sure what's coming up in this July, but brace yourselves. So I also feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you, and the weight is on your shoulders. I feel like there's a lot of pressure from a lot of people around the family, not just family, but external as well. So and then this person or yourself has issues with the knee. Okay, and this is the left knee, because I just got pain in my left knee. So I'm just got to shake that pain off as well. They also show me, I don't know why, but this person looks like they're male feet, and I've got the feet of a male with those old-fashioned sandals for the shoes, and the feet it looks like it's not white skin, it's like really olive skin on the feet. Now they're showing me and I don't know why, but I get like an Indian or some form of Indian, I don't know, Indian heritage. And I've got anxiety from this because I'm feeling your anxiety, and I feel like this is a heritage or something along the lines of Indian heritage. That's what I'm seeing, and they show me the feathers, like the feathers that the Indians wear. I don't know why. I'm just got to say what I get. Yeah, and also going forward too, I get the number 12 for you also. For 1 and 2 is 3, and we've got March. I already said that. So definitely 12 for you, okay? 12 or December. That's a significant time for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay. And if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. I'm just going to scroll forward there, Miss Ellie, and catch up. So Chantel Williams, evening Leslie, finally back to reality for me. Been dying to jump on to have a listen to you. Finally had the baby. Oh, well done. Loving the broken sleep. Haha. Probably not. You did say I'd be very tired. You also, oh, this is a validation. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. I didn't realise that.
So Chantel said you also.
You also.
You did say I'd be very tired. You also spoke of miscarriage. My daughter-in-law had a miscarriage 2 weeks after I had the baby, so you're right. Anyway, just seeing if anything pops up for me in my new direction and heading towards.
Yeah, please. Just get some sleep. That's what I say. Get your sleep there, Miss Chantel. It's going to be full on for you. That little bubba of yours. Clearly, I also get the number 17 around you, Chantel. So what's that? 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August as well, lovey. So going forward, lots of stuff coming up for you. And were you or someone, was your, I know that you said that, who was the one, my daughter-in-law had a miscarriage. Is she thinking of going back to work, or which one of you is thinking of going back to work? I don't feel like it's going to be you just yet, but I feel like it might be her. Okay, so that's going to be good for her because it'll keep her mind off everything, you know. But going forward, and this is all playing on her mind as well. And I feel like that you feel guilty for having being able to have the baby, but she didn't, if that makes sense. But don't worry about that. She doesn't feel like that about you, okay? She's happy. She's very happy for you. And I feel like that she wishes she was the same, but you know, under the circumstances, I do feel like something wasn't right with her system, her plumbing, her female plumbing system. That's what I want to say. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okie dokie, let's keep going. So I'm just trying to move my screen up. So Dylan Martin, how's your night? Hello there. Thanks for joining us. Tracy Gibson, don't forget to say please and thank you when asking for a reading, everyone. Oh, thank you, Tracy. She's not looking after me there. Tanya Aikens, hello. Will the money I need for my holiday in May, please? Leslie, you've got to write your questions properly, guys. Will I have the money, I think? I need. Yes, you will. You've got to manifest it, Tanya. My gosh, you should know that by now. You've been on my shows forever. So you need to manifest it. Don't forget, ask, believe, receive. Ask, believe, let it go, and receive. Or go back and watch The Secret there, lovey. Maxie Green, my friend, her son passed away last night. What is going on with yesterday? Everybody's passing on the same day, just 2 days before Valentine's. So heartbreaking and so sad. My friend is so heartbroken. She's very lost. That's really, really sad. Very lost and in a lot of shock. Could you please do a prayer? Yes, we can for her, please. He was 29 years old. I am helping her just to get through one day at a time, 100%. There's nothing worse than your child going before you, you know. So it's so sad. But I do feel like that this man, I can call him a man, even though he was a son. I do feel like I don't know if it was him on this side as well when I was reading for that dark-haired, dark eyes, because I see that now again. So the Indian heritage is coming back up again. I'm not sure if it was you, or I was reading ahead, or the lady I just read, which was Heather Cashane. So yeah, I'm not sure. And I also get the number 11 around you as well. So 1 and 1 is 2 in the month of February and also November. So significant times, lots and lots and lots of people in shock. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing just tears and just sorrow, just tears and sorrow. It's not like when you have someone that's passing from cancer and it builds up and then you know they're going to go through this. You can, you know, it's traumatizing all the way through for everybody, but at least you know you have a heads up. Well, this time it wasn't like a heads up, you know. So I don't know why, but I feel like my chest is kind of caved in at the moment. And I'm also getting like, oh wow, the back of my right knee, the back of my right leg. So the back of my right knee and the back of my right leg, I feel like something's happened to the leg there as well. Now, was this person in some form of accident or incident or something like that? Because I feel like there's like pressure. And I also, when I was reading out the name, I actually saw a motorbike, or was he into motorbikes? Okay. And this guy did suffer from anxiety as well. And I also see like shortness of breath around the throat area as well. Yeah. And I'm also feeling too, there's a number 16 for you as well, 167, and also the month of July. He's also said September as well. So 9 September, 9 or September. So if it's both, great. But if it's one or the other, 9 or September, that's what I'm getting as well. Now, did this guy smoke? Or who is the person around him that smoked? Because he's saying that he didn't mind it every now and then. He's like a social smoker every blue moon, but then he didn't like the smoke coming in his face. Now, what's happened there? And I feel like there was a phone call or some form of phone call or some disappointment before things took place. And I feel like my chest, everything is just hurting me. Okay, so the phone call. And then what's 2? It's either 2 a.m. / or 2 p.m. I just quickly saw the 2 and I think it might have been an a.m. So 2 a.m. I can see like people getting phone calls early in the morning. This was to find out what's going on. It's like people running around in circles, hitting each other in the house. Like it was just like everyone just walking in circles, just unbelievable, you know. And yeah, now who's the person with the dark blue car here, or dark colored car? Because I feel like there's something not right with the dark car. Okay, and it's a 4-door car, and he's also showing me there were some people in the back of this car as well. And that he liked to, you know, have, like, it looks like they were having a fair bit of fun. Let me tell you that. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. I see traffic lights as well. Yeah, if you could just put all that into one validation, like have the capitals validation and then put everything there, that would be amazing. Thank you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
The Gemma one?
Yeah, if you want.
So we had a validation from Gemma Heath. She said 14th of May is my mum and son's birthday, my birthday and my dad's, his son, birthday in Feb, and my brother having a baby. And my brother is having a baby this week. He used his handkerchief. Yes, kettle and stove, and likes to talk. Haha. Not sure about the mustache or swelling.
It must be the next person. Yeah. But we will get a beautiful prayer from Miss Harvey tonight. I'm hoping. I haven't heard from her for a couple of days, actually. She's been busy. So I'm going to just quickly make sure that I grab a prayer here. So the prayer that I'm going to read out is out of all things pain and illness. So I'll be reading that out at the end of the show for the people that have had their loved ones recently just pass on the last few days. And just rest assured, guys, for the ones that are new on my page and you've just lost these people, they don't go anywhere. I'm just a messenger. I don't use any tools, no cards, no tricks. That's my desk. Okay, that's just a notepad, and I just scribble what I get because I need to just write. Always when I lectured, I always had to have a pen in my hand. So, but yeah, it's quite sad, and the people, you know, people don't realize that your past loved ones are in the, you know, if they've got dementia or if they've had anything that's a long, you know, slow death or anything like that, they actually have already passed on where they are, but their body just has to shut down. So the organs just slowly shut down, and these people have already gone to the other side. It's quite bizarre how it all is. So you just got to picture them as a vehicle, and the vehicle's got the motor running, and the motor comes out, you put it to the side, and it's still running. But the car is actually stopped. Nothing works. You can still push it along if you had you know, it in neutral, but the car is just actually just rotting away, just, you know, rusting away, I should say. And that's what happens when they go to the other side. And their motor, which is their soul, stays awake. It stays running. It's constantly running. It never stops. So that's what happens, guys. And so don't rest assured that you can always ask them to guide you. You can always ask them for help. You can always ask them for a sign as well, because they will show you things. It's not like they're going to come out and just show you, oh, hang on a minute, Leslie. I'm just going to have a full-on conversation with Leslie because she's a medium and I just want to tell her something. It's not like that. They'll just give me flicks. I'll get flicks. I'll get pain. They'll show me pain. They'll show me the remote viewing of what's going on. They will show me different things that relate to you, the person that I'm reading for. And it might mean nothing to me. Like one night I had a wheelbarrow, and I mean, what could that just possibly mean to this lady that I was reading for? I think it was on one of the live shows here. And sure as ever, her friend that just passed away, her and they both used to run and push each other in the wheelbarrow. So if I didn't say that, there was no validation there. There's nothing that would keep them, let her know that was her friend that had passed. So Cassandra Beck, I feel like, she says, my dog has been sick. Do you know what could be going on, please? I don't really like doing animals because I love animals, and they can't give a validation. That's the other reason. But I do feel like that the dog has eaten something from the backyard that wasn't right, if that makes sense. Okay. I feel like there's something not right in the gut, like there's bacteria or something not right in the gut. And I'll leave that there. I don't really do dogs, so, but yeah. If you have had a reading with me in the past, then please come along to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and then post up in capitals, validation, and then put the validation underneath it so that Ellie can get it. So we've got Kathy Littlewood there, Ellie. She's done a random act of kindness. So over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Kathy Littlewood said, met a homeless lady yesterday and I spent about an hour talking with her and got lunch for her. What a beautiful person. She was funny enough, was very thankful just for my time more than she was the food that I gave her.
Yeah, that's right, because they're so lonely, So there's a lot of people out there that are really, really lonely, and they're really, really shy, or they don't know how to interact with people because they've been burnt, from other toxic people or whatever the case may be in their past, so they don't trust anyone. But if you can, just, share a hello, it doesn't cost to say hello. It doesn't cost you money to say hello to anybody. So it's always good just to say hello and smile, and you'd be surprised the reaction you get. You can imagine if everybody did that out there, it'll just be so much a better lifestyle, Jackie Town, she says, I have the dark car. Yeah. So Leona Sunday, good morning from Arkansas. I can say that word now. So let's go. What's up here? Everyone, I've realized now that when people have a conversation, I have to open the conversation so I can see what's going on, because the algorithm doesn't allow me to see the first question, if that makes sense. So then people think I'm ignoring them, but I'm not. So Wendy Merce Martin, she says, I think I saw you in Liverpool yesterday. No, I was not in Liverpool yesterday. On Friday, walking away from the station. Lovey, it was not me. And they definitely threw the mold away, and there's no doubles of me. I'm sure of it. So Wendy Merce Martin, lucky you didn't say hello to me because I wasn't there. I was at home all day. Over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So there was a validation from Maxie Green. She said, my friend's son has dark eyes and he passed away in his house. She doesn't know what happened yet, as the police went to her house and told her the sad news about her son. An autopsy will be done to find out what happened.
Yeah, right. Wow. Not good. Yeah, that's what happens. We had that horrific one last night too, where the person had passed, and they messaged me after the show, and I just gave them some information. Julie Gibson, Leslie, please, does Spirit indicate anytime soon you will be teaching online? Yes, Julie, I will be teaching online. I just have to put the post up. My weekend was crazy busy, and I had to wash Bob, the dog, and sort out the cat, sort out the birds, and my God, there's only one of me. And just to catch up on everything with my home is impossible sometimes. So, and then I had to sort out the pool. So she says, please, she says, laughing out loud, Tihi, she says, asking for a friend. I'm having a tense, dear Leslie, in hoping soon to be a student of your teachings. Waiting patiently with gratitude when your time allows. Yes, no worries, lovey. Keep your eye open on the page because I'll post it up there. Okay, so it'll probably come up, what's this month? At the end of this month. I'm just getting a few big things sorted out with my work and stuff like that because I'm running a construction company. So I have to make sure that that's smoothly operating at the moment. And then once that's on point, then I can actually start to go back to my shows and stuff like that and organizing that. So Renata Moreau, Lesley, I have been woken up several times at 0000. Can you please confirm what this means? Thank you so much. I think you should go to the site called angelnumbers.com and have a look at 0000 because I don't know what the numerology is. And then if you also want to go and have a look at if you're into numbers, you can go and have a look at Gematria News Effect 25 or the Truth Codes or anything like that. That's amazing. So Kathy Littlewood, yeah, imagine what a beautiful world it would be if we all smiled more of a stranger, gave a helping hand more often, and just shared some unconditional love. So true. You know, I had a friend that she was helping care for this other lady that was, you know, constantly doing silly things to herself, but from trauma. And turns out that when my friend met her and gave her like that beautiful, you know, support and everything like that, the young lady didn't do anything like this to herself anymore. 8 months later, still wasn't doing it. So, but yes, back over to you there, Ellie. We've got another one there with Heather Kashane.
So Heather Kashane said, "Hi Lesley, thank you. I'm Aboriginal. It's okay. Really didn't expect an answer. Just understanding. I do have anxiety issues. My sister says she has a nerve pain in the left side of her neck. I have a male friend here that is dressed in all black. He also said he has an injured right knee. I think I will think about what you said and said some more. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Heather. Well, I don't even remember what I said, Heather. Most of the time, Heather, or anybody, when I'm in flight with spirit, I call it in flight with spirit. I can't remember everything that I said because it's just too, well, I do about 100 readings a week, so it's insane for me to remember unless you give me a heads up when you tell me and you say, oh, do you remember when you said that? I go, no, but give me some more information and I can try and pull back that memory. But most of the time I'm in flight with spirit, and you can imagine having on your left side of your face is your left, your conscious mind, which is the mind that listens to me. Then you've got the right side, which is the intuitive side, the spiritual side, and the subconscious mind, which is the mind that talks to spirit. So the mind that talks to the universe. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're saying, whatever you're putting out to the universe, your right subconscious brain is going, oh wow, look, she doesn't want to be she said she can't afford this, so I'm going to make it so that she can't afford this because she keeps saying it. But if you say, how can I afford this or how can I afford that, then you will get more money coming in, for example. Okay, so you ask, believe, receive. It's all about manifesting what you want. So the remote viewing, I get it. It's just exactly like, and I've said this I've done 300 or Wednesday night will be 312 live shows, and the only way that I can explain the remote viewing that I get is when you look out of your shower and you look at the mirror, and the mirror is a bit misty. So when you look at the mirror and you get that mist on it and it starts to fade away, that's exactly how I see everything, and it's all crystal clear. It's like I'm walking through houses. I've done that so many times before. I've told people to make their beds too, by the way. So if you haven't made your bed, I'll know half the time. It's just that clear to me. It's like walking into my house, you know, like, no, my house is clean, but my bed's made, but it's like walking into my house. It's exactly how I see everything, you know, it's exactly the same. So over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a beautiful validation from Jackie Towns.
So Jackie Towns said, you had said that there was something wrong with my tires, which were fairly new. I checked the passenger side and discovered that I had a cord showing.
Oh, right.
You also said that I had a month to fix it, and they were strangely enough, they were under warranty through the end
beautiful.
of the month. I replaced all the tires. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have noticed as quickly and could have been very bad.
Exactly. That's insane. Well done, Spirit. I love that one. So people don't believe me, like, because they've got a new car. The same thing. So Jackie, the same thing happened. Oh God, it would have been about a year ago now, easy. And a lady, I said, you've got a white car, blah, blah, blah. and there's something wrong with it. I could see it because spirit gives me things in themes. Like I'll see the car and I'll see it facing the left, and then I'll see the highlighted area. Spirit will show me the highlighted area. Now I can't always get the colors unless I say it's a light or a dark color, and then I'll say maybe a dark blue or a dark gray or a black. But then like spirit will show me after I've said all that, and then I'll see the color pretty clear. But when I see the cars, and I had one lady say, "Oh, I've got a brand new car. There's nothing wrong with it." But she took my advice, because she took the car down just to get it checked, and sure as ever, there was a really, really long split in the brand new tire at the back of the car. So there you go. So she got that changed as well. So thank you, Jackie, for sharing that. I'm usually, whatever I see, I say, and I'm usually not wrong with my numbers or my remote viewing, unless it's for a person. Like you can imagine, if there's a lot of people on the live show and I'm doing the reading, you can always times that by about 3 or 4 spirits coming through per person. So it's sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get it, and I'll say, all right, there's someone around, say Andy Dan or Chloe Posadis or Belinda North. There's someone around there that has this issue with the car, for example. But anyway, we'll keep going. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. I do random act of kindness gifts. So I've just tonight went through some of them tonight, and I'll be taking some of my gifts to tomorrow night's platform show. And what I do is, if you've actually done a random act of kindness to somebody, and it's not like just taking out the dog food, the cat food and putting it out for the neighbor next door or putting their bin away. It's something that's really, significantly different and kind. And so that's what I do. And I send out, Jess Black sends me all these beautiful crystals, like crystal bracelets, and they're real crystal bracelets. They're gorgeous. And she makes every single one of them by hand. And she also sends me angels, crystal angels, and I give them out and I send them back overseas to people. So whatever money I get for a private reading all goes back into paying the radio stations, as well as Ellie's weekly wage, as well as sending you guys. The postage costs more than the gifts, I reckon. So sending the gifts around the world. I think probably last year I would have done about $1,000 in sending just the postage alone, just sending them out, not to say my time, which I don't really worry about that anyway. But that's what I do. So let's keep going. So any other validations there, Ellie? No, not yet. Okay, I thought I'd better ask. I was just going to ask to see if I can have a drink. Andy Dan, she's on here. They're all having a conversation. Let me scroll down. Anita Singh, Leslie, I would appreciate a spirit reading, please, and thank you. So let's go. I think she was the lady that wrote that long message to me before. I don't want to know anything. I want you guys to just ask me the question. I want to be able to tell you the numbers as well as the names and whatever else. Now, why do I get pain in my left side of my jaw here? So left jaw pain. Do you or someone around you, and I feel like there's a young girl around you as well, does one of you or someone grind their teeth at night? Okay, and I'm also seeing a young girl. It looks like to me she's got like a pink or a pale pink dress on. Really sweet. Olive skin. Okay, olive skin. And I feel like this young girl is just like getting used to her. And she's a very old soul, okay? Very old soul, very mature for her age. Like it's like she's been here before. And it's like, to me, it looks like she is your, like somebody's mum in the past life, if that makes sense. And I don't look at the past life because you can't really validate too much from a past life, but I feel like she's been here before and she's an old soul, okay? So that soul has risen again, I guess. Not that we can prove that. And I'm pretty much always a factual and validation person. So I don't like to do anything and just go, oh yeah, this and that, and then not get validation for it. It doesn't make sense to me because I need to know if I'm on point or on track, or if spirit's upside down, So, and mind you, my spirit is very, 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 very like, poker face. He doesn't smile for nothing, just stands there. Very boring. But anyway, we'll keep going. Won't upset him. But I also get 18 around you, 9, and the month of September. Now I'm also getting like feeling in the chest, and I feel like my heart is just jumping out of my chest. There's also an elderly man around you, and I don't know why, but I feel like he's got some form, like a really long name, and it's like ANK or something like that. I feel like the surname is, or the name of the person, the father, looks like a father figure or a grandfather figure. I can't quite tell. They all look the same, he's saying. We all look the same, but I get an ANK or a Kanekana or something like that. I don't even know how to say this name. It's very unusual. I can't even hear it properly to even say it. But I do get an unusual surname or first name, and it's quite long. It's like about 12 letters long. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Or who's that person around you that has got that name? I just feel like they aren't looking after themselves very well. Okay, and I feel like that you are the same. Not drinking water. My mouth is really dry. I need you to hydrate yourself as well. Looks like there's a zinc deficiency as well for you. So lots of nutrients have been missing. Okay, it's like you can't eat stuff, and someone's curling over, because I just see, and I feel like this might be you curling over because you've got pain in the lower, either female area or lower abdomen area. Oh, just lost my pen. So I just saw a female just crouching over, just looking like, a lot of pain, and now they're lying in bed. So they show me that the person was standing up, and then they're lying in bed now. So who is that around you if that's not you? And I'll leave that there. But going forward, we've got the number 18 again. 100%. Something's not going to get missed here. It's number 18 for sure, or 9 or September. So one or the other or all. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okie dokie. What else have we got here? So tell me where you're from. Suburb, state, country, county. We've got Geraldine, Carlton. She is from Northern Ireland. Thanks for joining me. I wonder what time it is over there. So Wendy Moore, smart and totally manifesting always for her. Beautiful. Dom Nicholson. Hi, Leslie, all the way from Northland, New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. Would love any guidance from Spirit, as I have been feeling really low about life, but I'm well engaged in positive pathways for myself. Am I missing something? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Thank you so much. Love, liked, and shared. Thank you. So Dom Nicholson. I don't ask for much, guys. All I ask for is a validation at the end so that we can make sure that I'm on track. So if you just love, like, and share the page too, that would be great. So Dom Nicholson, what was the question again? We've got feeling really low about life. I do want you to go and top up magnesium, and I'm also getting some irritation around the throat with you straight away, 100%. It's like, when someone pushes it or you push that part of the throat in, that's what I feel in the throat. I feel like there's a lot of deficiency. I want you to top up the magnesium so it can get this, feeling of awfulness away. And I also feel like there's confusion with the brain. Okay, so like you're not sure, you're unmotivated. It's like you're motivated 1 second for only 30 seconds, and then you're unmotivated, and you can't get that brain pattern thinking. You know what I mean? So I'm also getting 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. So what's coming up in March? And I also got 25, the 25th of March, my birthday. So 2 and 5 is 7 in the month of July as well. So July is going to be a significant month for everybody. I've been saying this for a few weeks now because I keep getting July for a significant time. I'm also getting itchy skin on my shoulder here. So what's happened here on the shoulder, or something not right, like a scar or tattoo or something like that? Because I see a different shade on the right arm, the right shoulder arm. Did you just recently, or are you thinking of getting a tattoo? Because I just saw that the arm, or someone around you just did, because I just saw that the arm was clear and then it's got something on it. And I'll leave that there. And I'm also getting 17 around you. 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August. And I'm also getting left, the back of my knee and the left part of the leg. Left leg, back of the knee, I should say. Now, who's the person around you? If it's not you, who's the person around you that suffers the anxiety as well? Because I feel like this is potentially you. So going forward, lots of magnesium for you, just to get you on point, okay, and top them up as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Ah, beautiful. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So there was validation from Anita. She said, my daughter has a sore gum at the moment. Not sure about the older man with a long, difficult name, but I am going to the doctor on Wednesday as I've been told that I may have something wrong with my lungs.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I feel like that could be the doctor, the name of the doctor, A something, whatever it was. So Andrew Hayden, thank you for my gift all the way from the UK. You're amazing. Thank you. Michelle Sparley, hello there. Thanks for joining me. Keep your chin up there, lovey. That's what I want to say to you. You're doing very well. Just keep going. Don't. What they say? If you're going through hell, don't stop in the middle. That's what I'm hearing for you. Maxi Green, my volume on my phone keeps going up and down and ain't touching it. Welcome to my world there, Maxi. Gosh. Lihula Mamak, Hawaii. Thanks for joining me. Sorry, I can't say your name properly. Okie dokie, what have we got here? JC Towns, I've already done you. She says, is there a place where we can send fan mail? Yes, you can send it to my Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air Facebook page in the Messenger if you want to post it there, or you can just answer any of the posts that I post up there, JC. There's a post office box as well that you can send it to. 7700 Norwest 2153, I think it is. Anita Singh, we've got that. Where are we? Chloe Poseidus. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Having a good night. Was wondering if you had any messages for me. So, Chloe, I do feel like a little bit of worry around you at the moment. Okay, but that's going to settle. They're also showing me the quicksand. So this quicksand is just like you feel like that things are on top of you, and I feel like that things are like you got the rope there, but you can't actually get yourself out of the quicksand. So don't worry about it. Everything's going to turn out okay. Nothing lasts like this forever. So chin up there, lady, okay? Look for the good things in going forward, because I just feel like there's a little bit of doom and gloom around you, but things are going to change. It'll change really quickly, okay? Because you're going to go, oh my God, that's what I'm doing. But I also feel like the health isn't right as well. Okay, so I feel like there's a couple of little ailments that you'd love to sort out, but it's up to you to sort them out. Go and do your research as well. I'm also getting the number 12 around you, and the number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. So you've got the month of October as well, birthdays or anniversaries or memorial, and number 1 or January, around January there as well. So that's a significant time for you. So why am I seeing property like the house? What's going on there? I feel like there's something not right with the property that you're in. They're also showing me contract as well. So the contract, something along the lines of the paperwork, something along the lines of that always gives me red flags. So make sure that you're not just signing anything. Make sure that you're reading it, okay? That's really important for you. And back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So there's a validation from Bev Ridley. She said, just as you said, someone was standing with growing pain, now scrunched on bed. It's me, and pain is in right groin, seeing doctor on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So it's probably, I feel like that's just muscular anyway. So Brittany Wheat, Newport Richie, Florida. Thanks for joining me. Tam Shea, she's from Sydney. Thanks for joining me. Chantel Carr, hello there. Michelle Sparley, she says validation. Thank you. Yes, I feel like I'm definitely in the middle of hell. So don't stop in the middle there, Michelle, because the moment you stop, you've got to keep going, okay? Don't stop and don't look back. That's what I'm hearing. So looking back is going to also make you think twice, and the temptations of looking back is no good, because you don't want temptations, okay? The temptations are too easily to drop back into the old ways, and it's not good for you. But I'll leave that there, lovey. You know what you're doing. You're smarter than you think you are, and I'll leave that there. Okie dokie. What else have I got here? So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Post up where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I'd love to know how many people I'm helping around the world. So James Zionchek says, watching the sky things have changed quickly. Yes, 100%. Okie dokie. Okay, there you go. Oh, well, there you go. There's Emily Ayres. She says, Leslie, you just mentioned for Anita Singh about grinding teeth and little pink dress thing. As you were reading that, my daughter is asleep next to me, and she is wearing a little pink nightie. And she's grinding her teeth. Well, there you go. See, that's sometimes with the spirit. Whatever the spirit is strong enough to tell me, it'll just push through, and then it'll be for someone else. That's why it's sometimes a bit harder to do it on, like with all this, with the people. So Heather, Colleen, Kashane, over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Heather said, "Hi Leslie, I understand you have money. It's okay. I just don't understand the big chest and coins. But thank you for the reading. I see you."
Yeah, there's a lot of people say that to me, then they'll come back to me 6 months later and say, "When you said that, Liz," I go, "Say what?" I can't really remember everything, you know. So James Zionchek, spot on, ladies. Thank you. So we've also got here Cassandra Beck. Yes, she says, I would love a message from my grandparents, please, Leslie. I think I gave you one last week there, Cassandra. I'm pretty sure. I see your name. Cassandra Beck. Now, why do I get the issues around the bowel area for you? I don't know why, but I feel like there's something not right around there. You're not having enough fiber, or you're not drinking enough water, something like that. I just feel like there's something not right with the bowel area around you. So, and I'll leave that part there. I don't want to go in any further with that. But I'm also getting the number 20 around you. So 2 and February. So what is that around you? What is going on? Well, what happened around either the number 2 for any type of the year or the month of February? I'm also getting 13 around you, 4 and April as well there, Cassandra. So coming up, April's going to be extremely busy, so brace yourself. And I also just saw boxes. Why am I seeing cardboard boxes? Are you packing, or you're tidying up, or what's the story? Are you're packing things away? Cardboard boxes. I also got really scratchy throat around you. So please, let's get you drinking some more beautiful water, like honey lemon and what's it called? Ginger and lime or something. No, ginger, I think it is, for your throat. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So there was a validation from Chloe Sardis. She said, "Thank you so much for your messages. I definitely do feel some doom and gloom at the moment. I have just finished my university degree, but feel a bit lost as to what to do now. I'm waiting to get into the ambulance service following my degree, but I have stress about where I will be placed and whether I will need to move, and therefore financial stress.
Yeah.
I'm trying to relax more and take this time as an opportunity to be still, but it's tough. You were right about the health stuff. I want to improve my health and fitness, which I always put off, but I need to make an effort and make it a priority. Thank you for your guidance."
Yeah, 100% there, Lovey. So when you start making your health as a priority, everything else will start to flow into place, because you'll start to feel more confident, more, just in tune with everything, to be honest. So Moy Montes. It's okay. Don't answer my question. I see you're only responding to them. It's cool. Good night. Okay, whatever. It's the first time I've seen it. Good on you. Okay. See what I mean? Like, spirit, if people are having a conversation in the background, I can't get all the messages. But because the algorithm in Facebook plays up or does some special algorithm, people think that I'm just jumping their names because I want to jump their names. So if I'm drawn to it, I will be drawn to it. Isn't it funny? I was just drawn to that. It's the first time I've seen it. Oh my gosh. People are impatient. This is why you're in these positions, because you're damn impatient and you don't realize that there's other people around you that are suffering more than you. So I think I think that everyone's going to town on him now. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got another validation.
So Don Nicholson said, "Thank you so much. Noted. Will get some magnesium into me as soon as I can. Yes, I do suffer from anxiety, and it is at its peak recently. The month of March is my birthday. I already have a tattoo on my top upper arm, exactly in the spot which is known to flare now and then due to having severe dermatitis most of my life."
Right, there you go. So dermatitis comes from, so I feel like, Dom, that you're also deficient in zinc. So your skin is flaring up because there's also a zinc. I can't even talk. Is that you? Who's that around you too, Dom? That can't actually get the words out, or got dementia or something like that. Because I can't even get the words out. Now that I've said it, it's gone. But the zinc as well is going to help you. So zinc in the morning, I think it's around 25 milligrams from memory to 30. Top it up. So every day, so get the zinc into you. You'll feel so much better. The brain, you won't have brain fog. You'll have better taste. You'll have better smell. You'll have, everything will be on fire. Your skin will come up really, really beautiful. So get that into you too, lovey, okay? But keep going. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I'm hearing for you, Dom. Just get up, get out of bed, go for a walk in the morning. There's nothing worse than just sitting around moping around the house or lying around the house or whatever the case may be with people that I see all the time. It's about getting up and get moving so that you can lift up and raise up all those different hormone levels in your body so that you feel better and then you feel more confident. You don't have all this, doom and gloom on your back. So Tam Shay says, not sure if you do pregnancy readings, just wanting to know if I will have any more children. Yes, I do. I feel like there's going to be one more. And I feel like this is going to be next year sometimes. I don't feel like that the timing's right now, okay? Yeah, it's not right now. That's for sure, next year. And I also see boy. I just saw boy blue. Baby blue, that's what I just heard. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, Bella, Mallory, Healy, hey Leslie, hope you are well. Any messages from Spirit for me tonight? So Bella, what do we got there? Mallory, Healy. So I get the number 12 for you. 1 and 2 is 3, and the month of March also. So coming along, I feel like March into April is going to be extremely busy for you also. So coming up to end of April into May, lots of things going on, okay? So lots of ups and downs. I just saw the roller coaster as well. So brace yourself, okay? So everything's on fire. Everything's just happening so fast this year for you. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes. So a couple of obstacles, which are normal obstacles, but going forward, there's going to be a few changes. So look forward to it because I'm getting excited about like just hearing back from you, to be honest. Now, do you have any issues with right side of the neck or down into the shoulder? Because I feel like my shoulder, especially my right side is on like really painful at the moment. So right shoulder into the neck. And I'm also getting the anxiety around you as well. I want you guys all to top up with your magnesium because I feel your anxiety, and I want everybody to top up with their magnesium so they can actually get rid of this anxiety. It's just going to settle you all down, give you better sleep. I don't feel like that you're sleeping well at the moment as well, and fatigue. And they're also showing me shadows on my right. So are you seeing things, or do you get senses or knowing like me, but you don't know how to use it? So I feel like you've got the senses. And when Spirit shows me the shadows on my right and the person who you are on that looking to the left, it's the same theme I get for every person that's like me. So so going forward, keep it in mind that your senses are quite heightened at the moment, so you're quite sensitive. So going forward, I just want you to acknowledge Spirit and tell it to go until you're ready for it to come back, because otherwise it's just going to annoy you like it did to me and give you big headaches if you're not already having them already. And they're showing me you're driving too, so they're showing me that you can see things ahead, if that makes sense. Or if it's not you, it's someone around that feed there, or if someone that you know. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie. And we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive at 90.5 FM.
Listening to Alive 90.5.
Oh, lots of validations coming through. Okay.
The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine.
I get so hot that my hair sticks to me.
And delivered to 75 different locations across the
In
Hills
spirit.
and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.
All right, where's that little monster?
Social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to
Where's that
inform,
bloke?
involve,
What was
and
his name that
inspire,
had to
which is
go?
why
I wonder if he's
partnering
still
with
on.
Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor.
We are the Insight Intelligence Group, specializing in Australian
Tina
corporate investigations
Bongiovanni,
and
validation,
information
anxiety, I'm on
workplace
to magnesium. Good.
competitor analysis, social media intelligence,
Ah.
reputational risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive, Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation.
All right, what have we got
Australia-wide
here?
or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9837. InsightIntelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor.
Are you looking for a home loan or refinancing your existing loan? Confused by all the mortgage rigmarole? Not sure where to start? Give Deb a call from Debbie Does Home Loans. With access to over 30 lenders, she can find you the best deal according to your personal situation. Best part is, you won't pay a cent for the services. Call Deb on
Just black.
0449 909 133. The mortgage broker.
Okay, I'm caught up. I'm caught up tonight. I can't believe it. I'm actually on fire in order.
Enjoy free live music every Saturday night at Weber's
What?
Blacktown. Every Saturday night and Sunday afternoon.
Ellie's kind of like going, yes, no, 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 yes, okay.
Plus, enjoy a full range of dining facilities. Visit the website at www.workersclub.com.au for the full music schedule, plus plenty of other activities, including raffles, bingo, promotions, and fun events. Workers
You're welcome,
is
Dom.
Station sponsor. Looking for support that caters to your personal needs? Ability Choice Care provides innovative disability and aged care services that focus on the achievement of participant goals and aspirations. Our services include supported independent
Tanya
living
Aikens, where do you
accommodations,
see me
identity
meeting my
assistance,
future
home
partner,
occupation
Leslie? In
design,
brackets, she
construction,
says,
support coordinators,
assuming I will
and
meet
client
someone.
management,
Haha,
community
thank
nursing
you.
care for high needs, and much more. To contact us, visit abilitychoicecare.com.au or call us on 1300
Why do I? That's a weird question.
11. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. If you'd like to have a free meeting reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. We're streaming live across 8 platforms, and this is Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, as well as the rest of them are all Facebook pages. So come on to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post your questions up there. We're also streaming live across a live 90.5 FM and in the studio every Monday night from 9 to 11 p.m. with my wonderful, amazing producer who's freezing to death on my right, and I'm actually cooking the pork. I have to get her a big buffalo-like looking outfit.
Oh, don't worry. I went to
Turn your speaker
I
on.
went to, I think it's called Macpac. They're like a camping store, and I ordered a big jacket.
Oh, go figure, for winter, on
just
fire.
for this studio.
She's done that for me because I keep putting the air conditioning on because I get all this spirit coming through and then I get roasted in here and she's freezing over there. So I'm getting all the nice cold air and I don't even feel it. I still get hot from spirit. So let's keep going. Where was I up to now? Let's keep going.
I have a validation.
Oh, over to you while I could find out where I was up to.
So there was a validation from Bella Mallory. She said, yes, end of March is my birthday. Yes, I hold tension there in my right side of neck and shoulder. I do have a gift, but not sure how to use it or if I should been happening more frequently lately.
There you go. You got to acknowledge it and send it off there, Bella. Otherwise, it's going to annoy you unless you're ready to use it. That's what happened to me when I first started. So did you get the one from Tina as well? She says, Tina Bongiovanni, she's validation, anxiety. I'm on to magnesium now. That's cool. Go figure. It'll make you feel so much better. Have it at night before you go to bed. You can also, if you guys can't sleep, what I do is I have top up of the minerals, Celtic salt and Himalayan salt, just to mix them both together. And I put it like about a half a teaspoon in my hot water and I drink it before I go to bed. And about 20 minutes later, it's like a dead sleep. It hits your bloodstream. So, Moy Montes, I apologize. I just thought you was ignoring me because I was asking my question for the past 40 minutes. And this is the second time I've seen your thing. Am I going to see my daughter soon? Yes, I do feel like you're going to see your daughter soon, but I feel like this is going to be around April, Moy, okay? So patience is a virtue for you because you're impatient, and that's why you're in this position, lovey, okay? So pull the reins back, keep the mouth zippity-zip because it's going to get you into more trouble. And I also see around you too there, Moy, a bit of venom coming down the face from people around you. So you've got to pull back the reins because whatever you're saying or whatever you're depicting out there, it's coming back tenfold and it's starting to eat the soul away. So don't allow it to eat the soul away, okay? That's really important for you. So next 2 to 4 weeks, you need to pull back the reins, watch like a spider on the wall, and things are going to come clear. People will show their true colors. People will show you different things, and you're going to go, aha, that's what Leslie was talking about. And I'll leave that there. But hang on a second. I also get the number 17 around you there, Moy. So what's the number 17? 1 and 7 is 8, or the month of August. So going forward, there's a lot of stuff coming up. And I also see vehicle. So I don't know why, but I saw a white vehicle and then I saw a brick wall and then I saw a dark blue vehicle. Not to say that's going to have an accident, but I just saw them like one was there and then it went and then the other one's come along, if that makes sense. So who's that around you? And I'm also getting number 16 around you too. So 16, which is 7 in July, big things coming up in July for everybody. 17, 8 in August as well. And also I feel like there's they're just saying to me down south with the communication. So everything is just exploded. I feel like everything is just exploded for you. So I don't want to read off what you just told me about, am I going to see my daughter? But it's time to pull back the reins and not be so, I feel like over the top with things, okay? Because when you're over the top, you don't get what you want. What's the saying? They say that you catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. So zippity zip the mouth and keep quiet. Watch from the background. The spider's web will show everything, okay? So that's what I want to say to you. And I'll leave it there. But I don't know why, but I want to leave it there. But Spirit keeps showing me, do you have a dark colored car that's actually sitting outside or outside a home? And the home has got like looks like to me a long front yard to the actual home itself, if that makes sense. And the home looks like a light color. So this looks like it's overseas. It doesn't look like any town that we have here in like Sydney, Australia. This looks like it's like one of the movie sets, if that makes sense. I'm also getting number 22 around you. So 2 and 2 is 4 and the month of April. So coming up to April, that's when things are going to change. So lots of stuff coming around April. If you just hold the fort, keep the mouth zippity zip, and then things are going to start to settle for you, okay? So nothing lasts forever in trauma. Everything is just really, what is it called? Everything settles down. Nothing lasts forever. So it's not going to be the same as it was, 2 days ago. It's not going to be the same, lovey. So rest assured things are going to settle down. And I'll leave that there because I feel like there's an anxiety around you. That's why I have to keep repeating myself. But just so you know, I did not see your questions at all. This is the first time I've seen your question. And people always get upset with me because they say, oh, you're missing me. I've put 40 thingos up there. But if you're new to the page and you've just come over to the page and you want a reading, the algorithm for Facebook does not post you up there unless you've liked something on my page or something like that. That's what I've noticed. I'm not saying that just to get the likes. I'm just saying that because I do this for free. I do this, 8 hours, 10 hours, sometimes a week, even more sometimes or less, depends on my workload. And I don't do this deliberately to miss your questions because I don't see them. I literally don't see them. I do this for free, for God's sake. So let's keep going. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. You've got those validations there.
Bella Mallory.
You've done that one. This one here. You've done that one. You're on fire. I'm only just catching up.
You're a bit behind.
I think so. So Rachel Forrest says validation. She has have ET. What's ET? I don't know. What's ET, Rachel? Rachel Forrest Bate. She says validation have ET. I don't know. I don't know codes sometimes. I'm really hopeless with codes. Jewel Poglaze, she said, Chloe Poseidus, I missed your reading. I will listen later. Try not to worry too much. Our family will support you. Oh, that's beautiful, Jules. Cassandra Beck, my dog is snoring away. Well, if I was at home, my dog Bob would be under my feet as well. So I know the feeling. And he snores loud. I don't know how the people on the live shows don't hear him. So Maxie Green said, magnesium is great. I take it every day. I used to have restless feet and magnesium stopped that great vitamin. It's actually a mineral. So yes, it's awesome. Moi. Yes, that's cool. I saw that. She's apologizing again. Everyone's having a conversation. Let me catch up. Jacqueline Antrobus, I think she's trying to say, do you pick up on anything going on with one of my beautiful twin daughters? She has been having tummy troubles. Please, lovely. I do feel like there's issues with the plumbing, the female plumbing there, lovey. Okay, so has she been checked for endometriosis or PCOS? Polycystic ovary syndrome. Does she have issues with her skin? You can always tell by the PCOS from the skin most of the time. But I have seen, when I did PT, I have had clients that did not have anything wrong with their skin. They actually had flawless skin, but then they'd have PCOS. So get that all the female departments looked out of. And now also I want to say too, if she's not eating right, the hormones will all be upside down, inside out. So your body functions on good nutrition. So if you haven't got good nutrition, your body will do what it has to do to survive. It doesn't know if this is a pen. So it doesn't know if this is a pen, doesn't know if it's a tree trunk or whatever. But if I'm going to lift a heavy weight, I'm a PT and lecturer. So if I'm going to lift a heavy weight, it's always going to survive. That's all it knows. It doesn't know what it is. So I always say that the brain's cut off from the body at the neck, because by the time, even when you're eating food and you're swallowing the food, you're chewing it up in your mouth and you're swallowing it down your throat, it takes 15 20 minutes for the brain just to catch up to the stomach to know that you're actually eating that food. So there you go. And I do feel that in the ovaries. I actually feel like she's probably got a cyst on her ovaries, and they come up and down during the cycle. So they're nothing to worry about unless they go over a certain millimeter. So please get to have a look at, or ultrasound, or functional medicine doctors are very good for all this stuff, the hormonal stuff. Yes, so Mary Vaughnam, she's from Virginia. Thanks for joining me. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. Let's keep going. I'm trying to catch up with the feeds, and I think I've caught up, and then all of a sudden I'm so far behind. Okay, so here we go. Moy Montes. Yes, lighthouse and cool yard. The car outside is dark grey. Thank you, Leslie. Okay. Why do I still see the light coloured car or a light grey car? It looks like either a pale blue, pale grey, or a light coloured car outside as well, parked outside. So, and I feel like there's two, to me, they just show me the light car, and there's two young males in the car with olive skin. Now, I don't know why I'm seeing that, Moy, but I just need to share that with you. So, Vala Nickerson. Hi, Leslie. My nan visited me recently and I found it very special. Does my nan have any messages for me? I miss her loads. So, normally when they come to you in their dreams or they're hanging around and you can feel them around, it's like a visit from the other side. It's so cool. And did this lady have an unusual name as well? She's saying to me, I had an unusual name like yours, which is your name, Vala. And I also get the anxiety around you, 1 in 80 is 9, and the month of September as well. So did she have visual problems as well, this lady? Because I was just trying to write and I couldn't see what I was writing, so I just kept writing. I get the number 16, also 7 in July is significant for you as well. Now, itchy eyes. Did this lady have itchy eyes? She's also telling me that her eyebrows were too long. She's showing me long eyebrows, or is it you that has or had the long eyebrows because you've done something with them? What's going on with either one of you with eyebrows? I don't know why. I'm just going to say what I get. Spirit shows me the most weirdest things sometimes, I tell you. And I also see the garden out the back. She's just showing me like veggie or rose garden or something like that. I don't know what kind of flower. I'm not a florist, but some sort of garden out the back. And she's also giving me in between the shoulder blades. Is that you, or is that your grandma that had the issues with the thoracic, or somewhere around the middle? Oh my God, it's so sore. Oh, around the middle of the back between the shoulder blades. Wow, very, very painful. Like I feel like I've been hunched over for like this, like forever. It's really painful. I hope it's not me, but can you take that one? And I'll leave that there. But going forward, this lady was very, I want to leave it there, but she's still here. But this lady was very matter of fact, just like an old, sweet little old lady. That's what I'm getting for her. She said, butter wouldn't melt in my mouth though. And I go, okay, thank you. Did she have, did she used to give you apples or something like that? I can see her like eating apples. I don't understand why. I don't know what the apples is about. Apples as well. She just showed me that, or eating some type of fruit or something that she enjoyed or grew from the backyard. That's what I'm seeing. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Yeah, so Rachel Forrest Bates, validations, essential tremors gets mixed up with anxiety a lot, muscle movement. So I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, but Rachel, but if you're having them, then you can have the magnesium. You'll know if you have too much magnesium because it'll make you have the runs and go to the toilet, like big time. So that's when you've got to pull back the reins with your magnesium. Okay. Oh, whoops, the screen just moved. Lisa Becker says, Lesley, my daughter every few days passes blood from, oh, okay. Right. I can't read that out on live air there, Lisa. I've told her I want her to see a doctor, but she's nearly 25 and refuses at the moment. She says she's not constipated and feels anything. Okay. Yes, I do. I do sense what's going on, but I'm clearly not going to talk about that here. Can you send me a private message there, Lisa Beckett, so I can answer that one for you, please, on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page, and I will read it from there. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. Yes, we're going to be back in a minute at live at 90.5 FM. Thank you. Oh.
SE Timbers Castle Hill.
Send me
are
your
flooring
questions,
experts.
guys.
Not just flooring. SE Timbers supply, install, and guarantee solid timber, engineered.
Yeah, I know, that's what I asked
Vinyl
before, too.
flooring, as well as carpet blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands.
I didn't get
like
to
Boral,
bed till like 2
Preference,
o'clock this
and
morning.
Quickstep. Call
my gosh.
9894-6660 or visit setimbers.com.au
Right, who's
to
messaging
arrange
me?
a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Okie dokie, what do we got here?
Paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance? $1,000 can get you started. Hills Family Funerals, a family-owned and operated business of 35 years, can make it easier for you. Call 02-9659-0900.
Send me where you're from, guys. I'm actually really tired, to be honest. We've got half an hour to go, and I can't wait to go home because I'm really tired. Tomorrow night got the Psychic TV platform show, which is going to be amazing. And I've already been feeling really weird about it. So tomorrow's going to be horrendous, I think. I'm not putting it out there either, Spirit. Thank you.
Will provide a professional yet personal approach to maximising the value for your property.
So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county, guys.
Or search Brett Humby, station sponsor.
Hi there.
Hi,
Hi. I'm Jack. What's your name?
I'm Sam.
Ah, Sam. Nice. Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Blacktown. Blacktown. Woo!
Elise.
Blacktown. Blacktown. Oh,
Sorry.
Blacktown City, we love you. Blacktown. Blacktown.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Imagine
no,
doing
no,
this.
no.
Show your
Imagine
support
doing it. You
and
would have had a lot
show
of
up.
fun in it.
Blacktown City FC.
I
Your
feel like I've got a
town,
sore
your
neck,
team.
back, shoulder, whatever it is.
Looking for a stopover
God, I go to turn, I can only turn like that. I feel stiff on the right side.
Clean, comfortable
Who's
rooms
that?
with friendly staff
I had it today
and
too, so it might be me.
hospitality to ensure your stay is enjoyable. Within walking distance of the RSL, McDonald's, and various other
Rachel
local
Forrest,
cafes and
Brisbane,
restaurants.
Australia.
Look on our
Brittany
webpage,
Wheat, Port,
richiemotel.com,
Newport
or
Richie,
contact us
Florida.
directly
Go
on
figure.
02-6562-7733. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to the show. We are 1.5 hours into the show, and we are live across 8 platforms. So it's streaming across Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, and 5 Facebook pages, including the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page. So Margaret Vavulitis, I can't say that word, but anyway, my mum passed 7 years ago. Really miss her. Are things going to get better from Canada? Margaret, of course, I want you to go and watch The Secret so that you can actually start to manifest exactly what you want there, lovey, okay? So lots of things going on around you. I do realize that there's issues in the home as well. I don't know why, but I just feel like there's issues in the home with communication breakdown, okay? So pull back the reins as well for yourself and just see what's going on from the big picture. I also get 12 around you, so December. So what does that mean in 3 and March? I'm also getting June. I just heard June. So what's that? So going forward, there's a couple. I feel like there's someone in passing that had issues with speech, or someone around you that's got issues with speech issues, because I don't feel like I've can get my words out properly. And also going forward, there's lots of confusion. There's lots of thinking. There's lots of thinking in the brain. There's lots of things with questions. And we're seeing lots of questions and answers. That's what that needs to be happening right now. So the anxiety is quite strong here at the moment too. I also want you to top up on your magnesium as well so that you can start to feel better. There's lots of restless legs, lots of the issue going on around sleeping. It's upside down. It's like you're going to bed wired instead of going to bed tired, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Tired and wired. Not good, because when you wake up in the morning, it's like you're tired. It's like you can't get out of bed. So, but you kind of push yourself to do things, okay? And I also feel like there's just, snacks or something eating with food. Now, they're showing me, you guys, like, I've been a PT for, 36 years, and I lectured anatomy and physiology, but guess what I ate on the weekend? I ate my homemade, but first time, banana bread, which was pretty cool, and I've been eating it since, so... And I normally don't eat anything like that, but I made it out of all natural stuff, and that's what I see you doing as well. It's eating snacks all the time. So stop that, cut it out. And here I am saying cut it out, but I was doing it on the weekend. But anyway, I'm allowed to do it every now and then. So let's keep going. Thank you for your question. And if you'd like to validate that, just do capitals validation so Ellie can pick it up, and then we will call it out here on air. So Brittany Wheat, Newport, Florida, Richie, Florida. Here she says, I would love some advice and insight on my 8-year relationship. I do feel like that the relationship is like the old souls together there, Brittany. I'll just swap over the page. So going forward, I do feel like that things are not going to change. It's just like the way it is. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Brittany Wheat. That's what I'm hearing. Is just everything is just the way it is. That's what I'm hearing. So what is this saying? Don't try to fix it if it's not broken. Okay, so appreciate where it is, what it is, So there's a lot of people out there would just love to have what you have sometimes, but I do feel like there's a bit of too much quarreling on here. Okay, and I'm also getting 18 and 9 in September for you. So what's going on there? What's that all about? Now just show me birthday cake coming up and home. And I'm also seeing the dollar signs for you too. Lots of dollar signs coming through the door finally, she says. and I also hear April around you as well. So we've got April coming up, and I do feel like the dollar sign's going to be around the end of April / into May. So looking forward to that as well. And just hold your hand out. They say left to leave and right to receive. So you just picture it, all the notes coming back onto your right hand. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So if you've got a validation, then actually post it up on the page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we can read it here live on the show. So Tanya Agan says, oh my goodness, that ad. I know, right? We've listened to it for forever. Yes. Wow. Yes. Interesting. I just read a question, and I don't think I can read that out on air. Andrea Hayden from the UK, thanks for joining me. So we've got Cassandra Beck, Aberdeen in South Dakota. Julie Poglays, that's a funny ad for Blacktown. Makes me laugh every time I hear it. Yes. Well, that's like what did Dick Smith used to say? He goes, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad publicity, he'll take it because it's free advertising. That's what he used to say. I don't know what's happened to him now. Geraldine Carlton, lost my husband in 1982, age 23. Any messages for me and my son? He was 3. Wow. Gosh, I can't do maths, so I won't even try to work out those numbers because I'm hopeless at maths. So Geraldine, I'm pretty sure I did a reading for you. The name rings a bell from the other day, that's for sure. So I do get the number 9 around you in September. I also feel like there's a birthday coming up around you as well. And I feel like this is into April, going into May as well. It's going to be quite busy for you. So brace yourself for that. I know that was like the heart and the soul for your partner, but I don't feel like that you've been with in the next relationship or any relationship as happy as you were with your partner. Okay, if that makes sense. And I do see the love, and I see that really beautiful, what do you call it, that really beautiful love around that family at the time. I also want to say too, I just got a pain in my left kidney or my left side of my body here. It was so sharp, it actually just shocked me. So what's happened there? I feel like something wasn't right either with you or someone around you that's been either stabbed in the or shot in the back or something like that. Oh my gosh, it was so painful. In my left kidney side, either shot in the back or stabbed or just, I don't know, hit or whatever the case may be. I feel like something went in, a knife or something like that. It felt like a knife, let me tell you. So this is the problem when you're a medium, because you feel everything. But if that's not you there, Geraldine, it's got to be someone around you. So Angela Wright or Moy or Angela Frost. Angela, look at all the Angelas. Angela Frost, Angela Wright, Moy. Wow. Yeah, that was really painful. I'm also getting number 7 around you, so July as well, and the number 11. So 1-on-1 is 2 in the month of February. They're also giving me, Geraldine, issues around the female plumbing for you as well. Female plumbing area. I'm getting like cyst or something not right with the right ovary, if that makes sense. I won't say anything further, but I think that you're onto it anyway. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I just want to move on. I don't want that pain to come back. My God, that killed me. Okay, Miss Ellie, over to, okay, Leslie, I sent you a message and thank you. Validation, Lisa Beckett. Okay, over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So there was a big validation from Viola Nicholson. They said, "Thank you so much. My nan's name is Marie, but also my nan's mum passed only 6 months after her.
Oh,
Her name is June. aka Uda Nan.
okay.
Both nuns had glasses, so very hard to figure out. Saying that I do have allergies, which I get very itchy eyes. September will be my youngest sibling's first birthday. I had to laugh with the eyebrow comment, which could narrow it down. I feel really anxious in social situations. Thank you."
Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay. I'll read your message and I'll respond to your message later there, Lisa Beckett. Okay. I just saw it. Thank you. Right, so let's keep going. We've got Jacqueline Antros, validation, lovely souls, please. You've got to give us the validation. Validation means that I do the reading and then you validate what I've said, even though I can't even see you. All I've got is an iPad in front of me and your face on the iPad, I can't even see it. Let's put it that way. I'm barely seeing the words, let alone that. I'm blind as a bat. Okie doke. Mary Vaughan, I've already read for you. I'm pretty sure we've done that tonight, haven't we? Did we do her tonight there,
I
Ellie?
think so.
My gosh, this pain in my side. I
remember
don't know
it.
what it is. Hope it's not me. So what else have we got here? Mary Vaughan said, do you pick up, whoops, the screen just moved. Do you pick up anything from my son Chris? He is still not speaking to us. I don't feel like he's going to change either, Mary. Okay, I think this was the lady I had a while ago. Sticking his feet in the ground. It's like claws in the ground. That's what I just saw, okay? I don't feel like that Chris is going to be changing soon at all. He is not interested. Absolutely zero interest and couldn't care less. That's how I see it. And I feel like this is a reflection on the partner as well. Okay, something not right around the partner. It's like he's trying to prove to the partner, he's standing ground, if that makes sense. He's fluffing his feathers like the rooster does, with the chickens. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm also getting 18 for you as well. Lots of stuff coming up for September for some people. 18, 9 in September. I also see birthday for you as well around the April and / into May. So whatever's going on April into May, birthday, lots of big things coming up for April and May. So brace yourself, okay? It's going to be a surprise call. It's like, it's just out of the blue. And I feel like it's going to be around June / July, like a surprise call. It's like, oh, you're calling me. Wow. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. There you go. Did you get that other validation from Vaya?
Yeah.
There you go, Ellie. Wow.
So
That's why my back was so sore.
Or she also said, the sore shoulders would have to be, I don't know. Uda man. She said she had sore shoulders and hunched over for years, but it never stopped her. She had an amazing garden. It was always weeded. She planted her own potatoes and had
Oh.
the best
Feijoas. I've never heard of that.
She was also known for her
Immaculate garden. There you go. That's exactly what I saw. 100%. Tanya Aikens, validation. Thank you for the reminder. Ask, believe, and be ready to receive. 100%. There you go. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. We are here every single Monday night from 9 to 11 p.m. I do this free around the world. Most of the times I do 8 hours a week free for people so I can share my gift. I don't like people to see people get ripped off, so that's why I do so much, so that I can actually share the gift to give back to the people. If you want a private reading, the money goes back into putting back into the radio stations, paying for Ellie, paying for random act of kindness gifts to be sent around the world as well. So most of the time on a Monday night, I think I've done already, let's count how many readings, my gosh. Here we are, Valentine's Day tomorrow. Yes, Valentine's Day. So I've probably done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I've done, by the looks of that, look how many's on that page.
I've had 21 validations.
Oh, she's got 21 validations. So I've done pretty much more than that then. There you go. So normally Ellie talks more on a Monday night than me.
You don't write everything down, so.
I don't write everything down. That's very true, yeah, because I get sidetracked with spirit. So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page. You'll see me live there. And come on to that page as well. Love, like, and share the page. And I will do the free mini reading for you. I don't ask for anything. I don't even put stars on my page because I don't believe in that. I just say, Facebook, I don't want stars. They got angry with me because I didn't click on the stars and use them, so they kicked me off the stars. And I said, okay, now they're giving back to me again, but I still don't want them. So Jacqueline Antrobus there, Ellie, have you got that one?
So Jacqueline said, yes, my twin had a cyst
on the right
side.
ovary. Yeah, there you go. That's what I must be feeling. And you got Gerald in here. Wow, we're on fire tonight. See what I mean? Like Ellie talks more.
Let's go half. So Geraldine said, my husband was shot dead. Sorry you felt the pain.
Oh, that's what happened to me. No wonder my side was killing me.
12th of March, my birthday. We'll work out the other dates in my mind. Right ovary, a mystery at the minute, but we'll keep it in mind. You did give me advice last week regards to anxiety and energy. Thanks a million.
Now I know why you must have saw me jump up off the chair because that really hurt my side. She said he was shot dead. Oh my God. I did see that. I thought it's either a stabbing or it's a shooting, one or the other, because I felt it so strong it nearly knocked me off. I took my breath away. It really hurt. I can't imagine these people. If spirit does funny things, like they'll flick me sometimes, they'll annoy me with flicks and stuff like that to give me the pain. But then when I say to spirit before I come into the studio, I'll just say, give me everything. I want everything as a smorgasbord so that I can choose exactly what I can say on air, because we've got media law, we've got certain restrictions that we can't say things and that we have to be careful, blah, blah, blah. So I have to be really careful. But if I have a smorgasbord of information to choose from, then it's easier for me to choose and say what I can say. But that one there got me. You must have saw me jump up off my chair because it really, it just felt like someone had just shot me. That's how I felt. But I'll leave that there. So let's keep going. So Sarah Lee, oops. The screen's jumping. Sarah Lee says, I'm from Bendigo, Victoria. Are there any messages for me tonight, please? So Sally Lee, sorry, beg your pardon. Sally Lee. Who is Sarah around you? Because I saw the Sally, but I said Sarah. How weird is that, spirit? So who is the Sarah around you? And I also feel, and I heard sister as well. And I'm getting pain in my right ankle. So what's with the right ankle? What's going on there, or what happened in the past there? If it didn't happen in the past, then just be careful the next 2 to 4 weeks, okay? Because I don't want you tripping over. I've said that before, and then the next minute they come back and tell me they've got a broken or had a broken foot. And I laugh because I go, I'm in shock. Sometimes when I'm in shock, I laugh. But then I'm also getting number 16 for you too, 7 in July. Lots of people coming up with July. Lots of stuff coming up. And I'm also feeling like there's going to be more dollar signs for you there, Sally, but also there's going to be a lot going out before. So please get out of automatic mode. Automatic mode, get into first, second, and third gear by the end of March, okay? That's what I want you to do. So set yourself up, because it looks like to me you're not planning ahead. It's like you're rubbing your head, like, where am I? What am I doing? What's going on, you know? And I also saw the number 4 around you as well. So the 4 and April. And do you have issues with your, I'm going to say it again, female plumbing with the left side of the ovary or something like that? Or who is that around you? Because I feel like the spirit is just flicking me in the ovaries. So it sounds bizarre, but that's how I get it. I've just got to say what I get. I'm also getting the time between 12 to 2 p.m. of somebody passing over, okay? And I'm also seeing 2 to 4 p.m. noise, like noise. I heard noise and I heard like rumble and all that stuff. I don't know what's going on here. It feels like an earthquake, or I don't know, something that's occurred where you are that's actually upset the boundaries. You know what I mean? Like the area where you are. I don't know what it is, but it just gave me that earthy feeling of the earth moving for some reason. They're also giving me at the back of my neck, I feel like if I was to touch the back of my neck on both sides, my right side is really tight. It's like rope, and I'm getting a lot of like stiffness in my neck. And this is going through to the right shoulder. Now it's also in my left like shin as well, pain. So who is this around you? I feel like this is not just one person. I feel like there's a combination of people around you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You will see me there. We are live across 8 platforms, and we are on a live 90.5 FM. So we're going over to the page here at the moment. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then you need to jump on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post up there. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. If you've shared the page, it'll be amazing. I can help more people around the world. I do this live, you know, this is my 312th live show. I've been on radio for, I think, 3 years now doing live shows. So I've done quite a lot. Yes, it goes very fast, that's for sure, this world. Jacqueline Antraba, she says, thank you, lovely soul. Much gratitude. You're welcome. Emily is, are there any messages for me tonight, Lesley, please? So Emily. Okay, Emily, what do I get for you? I don't know why, but left eye, I feel like my eyes are watering. And I feel like this is more fatigue and not tired, like more fatigue and not crying, if that makes sense. But then I see like the tear run down, like a small tear, you know. So what's going on there? And also getting with you the anxiety around you. And I feel like this could be potentially either relationships or money, because I just saw both. I saw the relationship, then I saw the brick wall, then I saw the money. So what's going on there? So lots of things coming up for you. I want you to get excited about the end of March and into April, okay? So lots of things coming up for you. And whatever you do, don't take, I just heard temptations. So don't take the temptations, okay? Have that tiny 1% of, you know, not the doubt of the temptation, and it's going to pay off for you. And I'll leave that there. But hang on a second. I'm also seeing the cars as well. I'm getting a dark colored car and a light colored car. I know that sounds very general, but these are cars that are outside your property. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. I don't understand why I'm seeing it. I see 2 cars parked in a driveway, one light color and the other color is darker. And I'm also getting pain in that right side of my body, around the liver area or something like that, around there, or the kidneys, because I feel like there's an elderly man that's actually in the passing, and this is a father figure. Could be your father or father-in-law. And I'm also getting him with he's showing me like looks like he's got skinny legs and a bigger belly. Okay. He's also giving me pain. He's also giving me pain underneath like my right arm into my chest. Okay. So where I'm touching here and my arm and my chest, if that's not him, it's got to be someone around you. And I'll leave that there. I want to get rid of this pain. I don't want to be in any more pain tonight. Thanks, Spirit. Just saying. I've had enough. I've been shot tonight as well. Thank you. It's enough. So, yes, keep sending your questions to me. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. We are live on a live 90.5 FM. We've been here for 55 shows, and it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. So tell me what you're doing for Valentine's Day tomorrow if you're doing anything. So RJ Wedger, very depressed lately. General reading, please. Thank you. RJ, you need to start moving if you can, okay? And also I want you to top up your magnesium as well. Lots of little things are annoying you at the moment. And don't forget, we just came out of a full moon, okay? So we're still getting out of the moon. If you want to see my watch, if you can look at it on Facebook, hang on 1 second. There we go. Oops, whoop. Oh my gosh. Okay, in the bottom corner, you can see that little moon there. It's coming out. So we're coming out of the full moon, which is so much better for everybody. The energy feels different. Thank God. Because sometimes when the moon is very strong or it's a super moon, I actually feel that energy a few days before, and it drives me crazy. And then I feel all the people around me. But RJ, nothing lasts forever, lovey. Okay, so pull the reins up. Get something that's going to make you happy. What are you good at? I always believe that people are good at something. So you've got to look for the things that are going to suit you. Don't go pleasing everybody else. This is when people get upset. And then look at the people and just think to yourself, if they're disappointing you, then your expectations are too high for that person, if that makes sense. So you've got to drop the expectations to a different level so that you're not so disappointed, if that makes sense, lovey, okay? And I'll leave that there. And you're very dry in the mouth too, so please can you get a bit of like hydration, or not a bit, a lot? And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. That's a big validation.
So Sally Lee had a validation. She said, sore ankle from tattoo. My daughter's having ovary issues. Dad is in hospital at the moment with aggressive cancer. He has pain in his neck and back of shoulders from his tumors in his neck. He also has cancer in his lung. We are hoping he makes it through his radiation, as we are not ready to lose him yet. But unfortunately, I think he doesn't have much time left with this year. I'm trying to be positive through my sister has problems with her feet and ankle. She is recovering from breast cancer too. I'm heartbroken at the moment and hoping Dad will get through this. Yeah, send me a private message there, Sally. I want to send you something, a documentary. Okay, so send me a private message on Messenger and I'll get to you over the next few days. So we've also got here Jessica Taylor says, good morning, ladies. Well, it's about 10:52 p.m. here on a Monday night for us. So Jessica Taylor, she's from New Hampshire in the USA. And Jessica Taylor, she says it's 6:50 a.m. here. Jacqueline Antrobus, she says, I love your show, lovely souls. Thank you. Maxie Green, no Valentine, as I will be helping my friend. Oh, that's beautiful. Very, very good. Geraldine Carlton, almost noon in North Ireland. Thank you so much for my reading. You're welcome. Did she validate it for me, Geraldine? Not yet. If you can validate it, that would be even better. Thank you. So we've got Jolene Jackson Paul. Could I have a reading, please? Jolene, I haven't seen your name on here before. I like doing people that I don't know because I see all the names all the time, and then I go, oh my God, have I read them or I don't read them? And if I get a new name, I go, oh wow, I haven't read this person. And when I do like platform shows and stuff like that, I actually like to read the people that I don't know, because then I challenge my spirit, and he's just rolling his eyes up at me, going, yeah, right, Lesley, okay, all right, whatever. So Jolene, we get the number 13 and 4 and April. So either birthdays, anniversaries, or memorials for that. I'm also feeling for you, there's a bit of pain around the right shoulder side. Okay, so right shoulder side. And I'm also got like really, really dry lips. And I feel like there's quite a few cracks in the lips and a deficiency in vitamin B for you. Because when I see the cracks in the lips, it usually means to me also that there's a deficiency there. And I know this from when I used to lecture as well. So I think it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the corner, vitamin B6, I think. Yes, and the anxiety is quite strong around you now. Now, I don't know why, but I have to ask you, who has recently passed that was close to you?
And I know that sounds very horrific. And if nobody has, don't think outside the square, because I feel like you're going to hear it in the future, in the next few weeks, okay, 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, and I'll leave that there. And it's nothing, it won't affect you too much, but you will hear it, okay? But you know the people, the person, I should say. And I'm also getting number 9 for you, 9 in September, and 1 and 9 I also got as well is 10. And so you've got the month of October as well as the 1st and January. So you've also got 8, so you've got 9, 8, and September and August as well. And I'll leave that there, Lovey. Thank you for your message, your question. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. Yes, that's right. Sorry. Geraldine Carlton, thank you. Yes, I do remember that. See, I'm in flight with spirit. I don't remember. So we've got RJ. Thank you very much. I will be getting back to you as I feel better. God bless. Well done. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got some validations there.
So Emily Ayres said, yes, we have a light-colored car parked in the driveway. Currently have issues going on with my partner. So yes, I do have anxiety with what's happening with my partner at the moment. I'm not sure on the male with right-sided kidney error. As you started reading for me, my left eye did start weeping a little.
See, oh my God, how, like, you can't get any better than that when the eye starts really weeping, and it's just happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Leona Sunday says, Leslie, I'm here with a damn cold. Again, I'm drinking Mullen tea. I never heard of Mullen tea. Anything else I should be taking? Yes, vitamin D. Top up your vitamin D and your zinc there, Lovey. She said, I take 1 day vitamin B12, 1 capsule of zinc. So you can top up your vitamin D there. Your body will just pee it out. Angela Wright would love a reading, please. Okay, we'll do, well, how long we got early? Oh, we've got a few more minutes, a couple more minutes. I've got to read out the prayer too. Angela Wright. So what where did it go? Would love a reading. So general. So I see an elderly male around you. And I'm also getting pain in my left part of my jaw here. So I feel like that one of my eyes is like not got a patch or had a patch or something like that. But I feel like this is the elder man. Okay, I don't know why, but my eye, I can't even see. Oh, I can't even see out of that eye now. So the eye is quite, and I've just had like a shooting pain in my right eye. I said to Spirit before when we first started, I said, can you just give me some more information tonight? Like, you leave me in the lurch sometimes, and now what he's doing is giving me all the pain. Now this pain is on the right hand side, and it's giving me a huge headache already on the right side. So what's happened there? I feel like I've lost my eye, or something's not right, because I can't actually see out of my eye. So if that's not you, it's definitely someone around there. Now, what was the Angela Wright? Just 1 second. So either Tam, Shay, Chantel, Carr, Leona Sunday, Emily Ayres, someone around there. Kat Macca, hello. So someone around has had issues with the right side of the eye. I can't even see. It's like my eyes rolling around my head. I feel like I've been either bashed with a baseball bat or something's not right with the eye. Fallen and hit it. I don't know. I can't see to even know what I've done to it. So, and I'm getting chest pain as well. So I feel like this person's had a heart attack or something not right with the heart, or murmur or something like that, because the heart just keeps flicking me. And it was quite painful. It's like I lost my breath a bit I felt like I was going to lose my breath from the heart as well. And I'll leave that there. I still can't see out of this eye. It's like I get double vision. And I'll leave that there. I want to get moving away from that. Yeah, you're welcome there, Leona. She says, oh my God, thank you. I'm going to buy me some. You're welcome. Anything else here from you there, Miss Ellie? So we've only got a couple of minutes. I'm going to read out.
Yes.
Yes, so over to you, Miss Ellie. I had a feeling someone was going to come through.
Jolene Jackson said, yes, my lips are cracked on and off, and was thinking about my body needs some kind of vitamin. Has feeling on low energy. Not sure about my right shoulder. Someone I did know passed away very suddenly.
Ah, there you go. Yes. Okay, so we're going to read this beautiful prayer. There you go. Angela Wright, she said, my husband had cancer in his eye and had a pacemaker in his heart. That's why my heart was going crazy, and my face is still killing me from the eye. There you go, guys. Wow. So I'm just going to read out this beautiful prayer. There's another. Oh, we've got more validations coming through. Ellie.
So Angela M. Griffith said, "You did a reading for me 6 months ago. I am raising my 3 granddaughters, and you told me that my daughter went too far and let her go, and that she would straighten up shortly. Oh, the feed keeps on moving. Shortly after Christmas, well, 6 weeks ago, she did come to her senses. She is now a big part of her children's lives, and she is mending her bridges. Thank you for being there for me through those dark hours. Everything you said was true. Thank you."
Oh, beautiful. Yes, I do remember saying that, Andrew. It was very distraught for you, very disturbing for you. I do remember saying that because I could picture the kids. I could picture everything. She's gone on the good path. So, you know, let her give the peace that she wants to give, okay? Because she wants to try hard, this lady. So give her the benefit of the doubt this time. I know you don't trust, but give her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to read a prayer because we're going to call it a night, and it's called Pain and Illness. Now, I've just been shot tonight. I've had cancer in my eye. I've had everything tonight. So here we go. Okay. There's another validation there too, but we'll leave it there because I've got to get off air. So pain and illness. I know you are fighting in this thing we call life. It feels like an illness. We have you in our sight. Even though you feel pain on this very day, hang on in there. It's for you that we pray. Things will get better. You wait and see. So much love from us. Let your pain be. We all have our challenges from day to day. Know in your heart it's for you that we pray. This time will pass while you believe and trust. Your pain will pass, but having faith is a must. Today, tomorrow, or even in a few weeks, we send you healing because that's what you seek. The power of prayer is so mighty and strong. Before you know it, your body will heal. It won't take long. Try to keep your faith as your body heals too. Remember, we are many that simply pray for you. So look at the positive as you go on your way. Tomorrow is new, a brand new day. Angels watch over you if only you knew. Always there to help you on your way through. Love and light and blessings, and good night, everybody. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM, and we'll be back next week between 9 and 11 o'clock on Monday night. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Alive 90.5. You are listening to Alive 90.5.
Bye.
If you'd like to know more about it, jump to our website.
Oops, I just turned my computer off and I meant to. Yep, that's it. Oh, my mouth is so dry. My gosh. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.